All right, we're going to continue our discussion today of quadratic functions. And our main goal today is going to be writing equations of parabolic functions and quadratic functions, same thing. So, start right here. If you want to write the equation of a parabola, if you're given the vertex and one other point, okay? So we're going to look at the standard form. So this is the standard form right here. F of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So if you're given the vertex, remember the vertex is h and k. So you already know those parts. The only other part that you need to find out is what a is. Well, if you don't know a, you can plug in your other point. Your other point is your other xy. So you can plug in here and solve for a, and then go back and fill in the a, h, and k into the final form. This makes a lot more sense when we actually do one. So let's do a problem. So we want to write the standard form of the parabola, whose vertex is negative 4, 11, and it goes through the point negative 6, 15. So what we're being asked to do is write the equation, and we need to know what h, k, and a are. Okay, so we're going to plug in what we know. We don't know a, that's for sure. H, that's the 4, so this is going to be plus 4, and the k is plus 11. Okay, we don't know the a, so if this is our h and k, we're going to use this as another point. This will be our x and y. So we'll plug in negative 6, and we'll plug in 15. And now we have enough information that we can solve for a. So we have 15, let's see, this is going to be negative 2 squared, which is 4. So 4a plus 11. Just subtract 11 and divide, and we find out that a is 1. So we need to go back to this and fill in our h, k, and a. So our equation is y equals 1. You don't have to write the 1 if you don't want to. X plus 4 squared plus 11. Now you can always verify this. Desmos is a great one to use. Graph your function, check and make sure it has the right vertex, and then plot your point negative 6, 15, and make sure your parabola goes through it. Okay, we can also do the same thing just based on a graph. Okay, remember we are looking for y equals a, x minus h squared plus k. So here is our vertex. So here's our h and our k. So we can plug that part in. Minus 1 plus 2. Now we don't know what the a is, so we're just going to pick another point. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pick this one as my x and y, and I'm going to plug that in. 0 and 0, and we're trying to find out what a is. So let's see, this is going to be negative 1 squared, which is just 1a. I subtract 2 from both sides. I get a is negative 2. Just remember, you want to go back to this equation, plug in your a, h, and k. And when we do that, we get y equals negative 2 x minus 1 squared plus 2. And again, you can go to Desmos or your graphing calculator, just graph that and make sure that's what matches up. Make sure that's right.